Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today we're going to be looking at or looking back over this year's new Chucky figures, Child's Play Chucky figures that were released this year. And these are all the figures, or the action figures at least, that were released last year. Well, I believe this is or at least these are the top ones that released. I'm not 100% sure that the Noble collection was released this year, but I'm pretty sure the Mezco one, or at least I picked that up this year. The TV series, I'm pretty sure that was out this year, or at least I picked it up this year. No, Holiday Edition definitely was out this year. That's not been out long released. So, yeah, so the first one was the really cool Bendy Figs Noble Collection, Chucky. Now, as I said, I'm not 100% sure that this was definitely this year, but I did pick this up this year, a few months back. And yeah, it's by a Noble Collection, and it's a really, really cool Chucky figure. It's yeah, usually these bendy figs are just the clothing and is usually painted on, but on this one it's actually part material. The dungarees or coveralls are actually material, so they decided to put that on instead. So that made this figure, you know, really really cool. Adding that just made it, just made it a lot better and just look really cool. And it's just a great figure. It stands really well. It actually comes with a base, so it stands really really well. And so there's no issues with it, like a lot of figures where it falls over. There's no issues at all. And it just, anywhere you want it displayed, and I've got it on display just like that. And yeah, there's no issues at all. Yeah, I mean, you can't change heads or have it displayed in any other way, but but it's all right. It just goes on the base and it's ready to display, and there's no issues at all with it standing up. And yeah, it's just I think it's just a really cool figure. It's really painted really nicely, and there's some really nice detail in the figure. Yeah, and I wasn't actually initially going to get this, but when I saw how nice it was and painted and that, I just picked it up. And yeah, it's just a really, really nice one. Now the next one is the Mezco 5 Points Deluxe action figure Chucky. And this is probably, you can say that, this is not the best Chucky figure that you can possibly get, but it's all right, actually. I don't think it's that bad. It's reasonably nicely painted, and some nice detail on the face area, where it's sustained some damage, with that damage look, which is one of my favourite head type sculpts that you can get. Not this one in particular, but I do like the head sculpts that have got the damage on them on most of the Chucky figures that they do, and it's painted quite nicely, and as I said, it's quite nicely details, and it's quite a simple figure. You did get a little base with it, but it actually, it stands on the base, or it stands quite nice actually on its own. Or usually it does, even without base actually. There's no real issues really with it standing. It's quite straight figure design with no sort of issues with, although it doesn't have the double joints on the arms or legs, but I think it's quite nice. It's quite a nice shaped figure. There's the box it came in, and it's got not as many accessories as the very awesome NECA Ultimate Chucky, but it's got probably maybe accessories that we maybe need for this, and it's just quite a compact little thing, and I think it's quite a nice little set that it comes in. It's nice and compact, and you get a few basic things. Not as much as a NECA figure, but you get 3 other head sculpts to change into, and then you get, which is actually pretty cool, a nice touch, is you get the coverall chest piece, so you can actually swap that over to one where, so you've got the undamaged one that it came with, but then you've got one you can, if you just swap that middle section out to that piece, there's a bit that's one that's sort of damaged. You see there's a bit of damage on it, so you can swap that over, which is pretty cool. Then you get a few extra arms that you can swap over, change that out. And as I said, 3 cool head sculpt designs, and there's 5 different weapons. As I said, not as much as the Ultimate NECA one, but there's a few nice. So there's a few options there of changing, and I think it's quite a nice little set. Not the best set, but it's a nice little set. So that was the one by Mezco. And the next one was the TV, pretty cool TV series, Chucky, which it came in a pretty cool, nice coloured box with some very nice images on the back. Very, very nice. And it came with, which I will show you, it came with a damaged arm, a knife, a syringe bundle, interchangeable heads and hands, like you do in most of the figures. And yeah, it's a really nice, cool box for the TV series version. As I said, it's a few cool, nice bits and pieces, and there you see it there with the 3 other heads, with a couple that have got different facial expressions, and a slightly damaged version, which is one of the scenes that happens during the TV series. And oh, bless me, sorry. Got a bit of a cold at the moment, but I carry on working as I do always. And there's a damaged arm accessory that you get, and there's the syringes. I actually got 2. I'm not sure if you're supposed to get 2, but you get. I did get 2 sets of syringes to give it. And there's another pair of interchangeable hands. And yeah, this was a pretty cool thing. I thought there was supposed to be another. I think it's supposed to be a kitchen knife as well. I think that sort of fell out of there. But yeah, I think it's a really nice figure. There's another image of Chucky there. So there's a few cool accessories. I think it's probably quite basic in terms of weapons. I think what I like to see maybe a few different weapons. But I think it's got mainly the weapons and facial expressions and stuff that basically maybe you need for the TV series. Maybe short on a few bits, but I think mostly cool. And it's a really nice looking figure, to tell you the truth. It's a really colourful, nice painted figure, and it's almost like the NECA Ultimate. Probably not as quality as that, in terms of the multiple of options, but it's a really nice sculpted, painted figure. It is really good detail, and it's very colourful. And yeah, it's just a pretty nice figure, and there's a variety of poses and ways you can display it. And yeah, it's just a really cool piece to have from the TV series. When you've got ones from the film and TV series, it's just a really good combination. And it's just a really, really great figure. And the last one that was released is the most recent one. Is the TV series one. Is the holiday edition, I should say. It is like the Christmassy version, and I've currently got it looking like that, with the very bloody body with all the blood on it that you get. It's supposed to be a holiday friendly sort of type figure, but it's got the bloody version as well. So yeah, the box is very nice. It's like a nice Christmas wrapping paper style box, which is pretty nice. There's some very cool images of Chucky on the back, and you do get, as you do with most of the Chucky figures, interchangeable heads and hands. So you get quite a lot of this, which is actually quite good, because there's a vast array of how you can display it and how you can change your heads and hands, and there's a bunch of accessories. So there's a load of ways. So it's a very, very good figure. See, that's how I've got it at the moment, holding the chainsaw. There's one holding the naughty or nice list. There's one that's just holding the knife, bloody, and there's one just chilling, not looking very menacing, just holding a cookie and a cup of tea or coffee, whatever you prefer. And yeah, there's all the bits of stuff that you can get, which is pretty cool. I picked this up at the Comic Con recently over here in England. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be released until December, but they had it there, so I grabbed it straight away. So yeah, and yeah, it's some pretty nice, and it's a very, very nice, I must say, a very nice diorama back draft of this, of a fireplace with 3 stockings on above the fire, so you can sort of have him sort of displayed there in his Christmas jumper, you know, just not looking too violent at this time of year, and just, yeah, chilling, eating a cookie, drinking some tea or coffee, having a glass of milk, and yeah, you could just have him sort of sitting there, you know, just, you know, sort of, and it gives it a very nice Christmas vibe to it, and it doesn't have to be, as is usual, typical sort of violent. It could be just a nice, I say nice, friendly, but yeah, just a nice Christmas feel, and yeah, it's a really nice back piece there, and that fire looks really good. So you could just have him, sort of have that on display with him standing there in front of the fireplace. And as I said, there are the accessories, and you can pop that Christmas jumper on him as well. You get another Christmas hat that's non-bloody. You can get a tray of cookies, glass of milk, there's a knife, kitchen style knife, and yeah, interchangeable heads and hands that we've seen. And yeah, it's a really nice figure, to be honest. And yeah, so those are the 4 best ones. I probably have to say that I think maybe the TV series, probably the next ones, I guess, probably the best ones, probably the next TV series. There's things, but you know, hard to compete with NECA, isn't it? They do usually do things best. So that's the figures that released into 2024. Yeah, not long ago to go now for the year is up. So yeah, those are the 4 figures that released in there. Well, at least I know of the 4. There's loads out there, isn't there? But anyway, guys, that's the looking back on the 4 Chucky figures released in 2024. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vids and supporting the channel. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, bye for now. See you in the next video. I've got a couple more Chucky videos coming up.